Ever wondered why people go on killing sprees?
Are you interested in exploring the paranormal?
Baffled by stories of previous lives?
Well, so are we.
In each episode, we'll be discussing the weird and wonderful stories of some truly confusing phenomenons and some horrific true crime cases.
Find us on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok and join us every Tuesday wherever you listen to your podcasts.
And be prepared to be totally and utterly perplexed.
The new Boost Mobile network is offering unlimited talk, text, and data for just $25 a month for life.
That sounds like a threat.
Then how do you think we should say it?
Unlimited talk, text, and data for just $25 a month for the rest of your life?
I don't know.
Until your ultimate demise.
What if we just say forever?
Okay.
$25 a month, forever.
Get unlimited talk, text, and data for just $25 a month with Boost Mobile forever.
After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan.
Bombas makes the most comfortable socks, underwear, and T-shirts.
Warning, Bombas are so absurdly comfortable you may throw out all your other clothes.
Sorry, do we legally have to say that?
No, this is just how I talk, and I really love my Bombas.
They do feel that good. And they do good, too. One item purchased equals one item donated.
To feel good and do good, go to bombas.com/ACAST and use code ACAST for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/ACAST and use code ACAST at checkout.
Did you know 1 in 2 women wear the wrong foundation? Matching foundation is hard, but Il Makiage makes it easy. Take the Power Match quiz to find a perfect match in seconds, customized to your unique skin tone, undertone, and coverage needs. With 600,000 5-star reviews, Woke Up Like This is our best-selling foundation for a reason. Available in 50 shades of weightless natural coverage. And with Try Before You Buy, you can try your full size at home for 14 days. Just pay shipping. Take the quiz at ilmakiage.com/quiz. That's ILMAKIAGE.com/quiz.
The Perfect Crime. I'm Jason Horton.
I'm Rebecca Lieb.
And this is Ghost Town.
Millions of people visit Yellowstone National Park each year. But one of the least visited parts of the park is the so-called Zone of Death. While most of Yellowstone is located in Wyoming, small portions extend into Montana and Idaho, where the Zone of Death lies. In the Zone of Death, there are no roads, no humans, and no camping. But there, unlike most places on Earth, you can probably get away with murder. How, you might ask? Well, let's get into it. The part of Yellowstone that exists in Idaho is the very, very small southwest corner of the park. The 50 miles, again, they call the Zone of Death. We'll get into why in a bit. It is under the jurisdiction of the United States District Court for the District of Wyoming, a federal court, and currently the only United States District Court to have jurisdiction over parts of multiple states, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, because it governs Yellowstone National Park. So essentially, the federal government has exclusive control over the park, which means that any crimes committed in the park cannot be prosecuted under any of the state's laws. Not Wyoming's, not Idaho's, and not Montana's. Still with me? Okay. The Sixth Amendment in the United States Constitution says that any accused shall enjoy, quote, the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed. So in essence, people are entitled to a fair and quick trial by their community, by the people that live around them. So then, if a crime is committed in the park because it's under federal jurisdiction, it would have to be tried before a jury consisting entirely of residents of that area. That's the whole park, right? Well, since the Idaho portion of the park is completely uninhabited, a jury of residents of both state and district would be impossible to wrangle. The bizarre constitutional loophole was discovered by Michigan State University law professor Brian C. Kalt while he was planning to write an essay about the technicalities of the Sixth Amendment. Doing his research, Kalt wondered about a hypothetical place where there was not enough citizens to form a jury, coming to the conclusion that this would mean no trial and no punishment for major crimes in that area. He later realized that, hey, there actually was such a place, the Idaho section of Yellowstone National Park. Horrified by the realization that if someone committed a murder in the Idaho section of Yellowstone National Park, they might not face any repercussions, and you know what that might mean, Kalt wrote an essay about the area to persuade the government to fix the loophole. The essay, which was published in 2005, was called The Perfect Crime. Kalt's ultimate worry in publishing the piece was that criminals might read the essay and commit a crime in the zone before the loophole was fixed. Discussions around the area, now nicknamed the Zone of Death, because allegedly crime is legal there, which it is not, it's just harder to get punished for those crimes, which of course is less sexy, made it seem like a dangerous place, a place where anything is possible. And while those discussions are kind of right, they're also kind of wrong. A super minor crime committed in the zone that might not require a jury trial would still be subject to prosecution. And on the other end of the spectrum, a felony committed in the zone could still potentially be subject to civil litigation, and a criminal could also be prosecuted on conspiracy charges relating to the planning of the crime and then traveling to the zone. The closest case we have to exercising Kalt's theory about the Zone of Death happened in December 2005, when a poacher named Michael Belderain illegally shot an elk in the Montana section of Yellowstone. Belderain cited Kalt's paper, The Perfect Crime, to explain why he believed it was illegal to have his trial with a jury from a state other than where the crime was committed. The court eventually dismissed his argument, and Belderain took a plea deal, on the condition that he would not appeal the ruling, so lawmakers would not have to hash it out in a higher court. To this day, the Zone of Death has been pretty clear of crime. Although missing person cases nearby did attract some media attention, you'll remember the notorious 2021 case of Gabby Petito, whose body was ultimately recovered near Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. As of 2025, no known felonies have been committed in the Zone of Death, at least since Kalt's legal discovery. So while the Zone of Death might have an intense name, it seems that, for now, it's a relatively safe place to go. One that, let's hope, stays free of criminal activity for everybody's sake.
To make switching to the new Boost Mobile risk-free, we're offering a 30-day money-back guarantee.
So why wouldn't you switch from Verizon or T-Mobile?
Because you have nothing to lose. Boost Mobile is offering a 30-day money-back guarantee.
No, I asked why wouldn't you switch from Verizon or T-Mobile?
Oh.
Wouldn't.
Because you love wasting money as a way to punish yourself because your mother never showed you enough love as a child?
Whoa. Easy there.
Yeah.
Applies to online activations. Requires port in and auto pay. Customers activating in stores may be charged non-refundable activation fees.
Savor the best of spring with great everyday prices at Whole Foods Market. Yellow low price signs help you save money without compromising quality. Like on organic chicken breast and thighs, ground beef, and more. All with no antibiotics ever. Plus, brighten your plate for less with 365 by Whole Foods Market Brioche. Smoked salmon, cherry tomatoes, organic apples, and more. Shop low prices daily at Whole Foods Market in-store and online.
Attention repeat snoozers. Set your alarm for the oddly specific sleep problem sale. We have just the right mattress for you with a 1-year price guarantee. So where would you look to find the perfect mattress? In a little mattress store or Mattress Warehouse? Visit mattresswarehouse.com.